Immediate. Sevi! Sevi boo! On a tree! Shibbity! She's just looking at me. Sevi! Alright. She's not very food motivated. Also, I just gave her dinner, so. There you go. She says thanks. Alright, Bruno. How you doing? How was your exam?
Preparations in full bloom.
I just took my hoodie blanket off because I was too warm and now I'm getting really cold. Fucking terrible. Do you want a dish or do you want to put it behind you?
The wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you.
Yo!
May this feel just like you to keep a king waiting.
This guy's such a loser.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I find him really unbearable.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
Who is that woman? Hey, Shekel.
Good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight.
15 minutes before the exam, you have to call the IT service. Ooh, that's stressful. A free 1 mil for GTA 5. Thank you. I really need to cash in all those. I need to start doing the GTA 5 online. We need to find a heist team. And then we can just focus on the online, and I'll do the offline stuff off stream. Oh, Bruno. Yeah, I saw that as well, Shekel. Turbo nerd. Look at that annoying smirk my character does. Right, well. That's kind of a cool wedding dress. Nice one, Bruno. One I'll deal. Oh, his giant wife. Oh. She smiles upon him. He will take her surname. What the fuck is that? My character smiles wisely, even though she is not married and has never been married. Yeah. Okay.
I hereby name you man and wife.
Oh yeah, I picked her engagement ring. It looks like a fucking muffin.
Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name.
Oh, nice one, Bruno. Plenty of time to revise and prepare between each.
Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
Well, at least they like each other.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits.
It was
on the
going
throne
everywhere
of
but his
England.
hand. That's kind of
Get
hilarious.
yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again.
Whatever.
Whether or not I find
Do it.
only time will tell.
Who is this?
Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Eivor! Careful.
Oh, I thought we were friends.
Wolf kissed. Gaze upon my pots.
Aww.
Stand so strong. Unbreakable
He gave you
this
this quest line.
distance, no?
Oh.
They are not Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Brother was clearly baiting you, Eivor, you moron.
Succeed, and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
Well, we'll do it.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf kiss.
Just like Warzone. Warzone was good
Barely
today.
a challenge.
The lobbies we were in were sweaty though.
Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Although my final death I was very proud of because I mean I did die. Like I don't want to exaggerate my prowess. I died. We were the first team wiped actually, so you know I didn't do that well. But basically, me and Shekel dropped with some guy.
Surely a special kind of
Shekel
metal is
and the
required
guy,
to
gone.
A metal
I was by myself in decon zone,
Odin and his
in
endless
like the
glories.
smaller room at the end.
The new king of East
I was in the buy station, and a guy started shooting at me, and I ran into the decon zone, and there's some stairs going down on your left, and I ran towards the stairs to see somebody come up, and they jumped up onto the railing, and they like ran past me, and I ducked down, and then crouched, and then went down the stairs, and then I was like,
Fool's wager.
wow, that was cool. You completely evaded them, you stallion. You're an amazing person and a very talented player of Warzone. You should fight them. So I pushed them with a pistol and I died, and we came 16th. It was cool though. It was cool. Yeah, to be fair, I also reached 20 wins, and my matchmaking is cursed, so... Oh, I didn't read
I
this, but okay.
accept.
We were in sync when we did that. We were in sync. The communication we had was flawless. It's like, where are we going? You were like, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here, there's two there, there's two there. I was like, there is two there. You've killed them.
So slow.
Anything else? And you were like, no, that's it. Oops. I forgot about that. I don't even need to do this. My wife left me. Abel, stand still.
The ale here, it's strong.
The amount of times we had to do matches without a third, and the amount of times we had to do matches where people left immediately, was very nice.
Drink as well as Valdis.
What happened between me and Tet? What do you mean?
To see.
Speaking of
Also, hey,
payment,
Will, how you doing?
where's my silver?
Here. Well earned, wolf-kissed.
What do you mean? I'm drunk.
Look there, pillar on the roof.
The road to Valhalla does not run.
Oh, right. Oh. No.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
Estes Freyr, what's your point?
Yeah.
You impress me, Eivor.
If Will ever makes a reference that's like one level above something I can immediately see, I don't get it. Like,
Yet I wonder,
as soon as Avor's off screen, she's out of my like immediate
impress upon you.
mental ability. And if Will made a reference to Eivor, I'd be like, who are you talking about?
Hey,
Who are you talking about?
hey. But I could show you how to wield my
Thanks, Phil.
mouse
How you doing, by the way?
Feed your plow sword, brother. I'm not interested.
You thought... No. No. I wasn't serious. Come
Get out of
on.
here, you paintbrush.
Drink and
Fuck
be
off.
merry.
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should...
Yeah, get moving.
Brother!
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been up there a while.
Mug! You accidentally fucked this guy and then afterwards you called him by his brother's name. You shagger! You felt physically ill?
Come join me!
I would also feel physically ill for that. What did you present on? Ugh. What happens if you do have sex with somebody on this? Do you actually get a really awkward cutscene, or are they nice enough to let it just fade to black and then you just catch up with them afterwards for a post-match interview?
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look!
Oh, that's not too bad.
It moves on trouble now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you alright?
Do you have to shag somebody in the game for a trophy?
Tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skull, Hati, chasing and
Ooh.
trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
I'll take you to Valhalla. Alright, that's good.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Maybe there's somebody who's always up for it, Shekel. Maybe there's somebody who's always in the mood. Let's just throw him.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Huh. Huh. I see. Oh, that's good, Will. At least you'll be practiced by then. I think I've dropped him. I think he's dead. I know, he's alright.
I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Up, skirt. He vanished. Alright, cool.
Enough
Oswald
fun and
time.
games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor,
How's
I'm about
married
to
life,
address our
Oswald?
guests, and I'd like you to be there.
He's like, Eivor, I'm
It has
about to
been a
walk into the
worthy
fucking
ceremony
sea.
so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good.
Wow,
Come,
he was
come,
like, great, I was
join
waiting
me.
on you specifically? What? It's
Friends,
weird, Like, main character syndrome is really weird. Things like this. Oh yeah, I waited for this one individual before I addressed my entire kingdom. Oh no, she's not a member of the kingdom, she's just some bit. She's alright, but she's not in the kingdom. Your core is destroyed! Core. Nice. Was it just abs? Did you plank?
And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord.
I think ab exercises are definitely the most boring. Like, I find weight exercises really difficult to do. Really difficult to commit to doing if I don't have dumbbells or weights. Like, push-ups and stuff is alright, but there are like certain leg exercises and I do them, and you do them without weights, and you're like, is this doing anything, or am I just contorting around my house? The same with arms as well. There's like there's just a bunch of like weird shit that some routines make you do. Doing them with dumbbells at least feels like you're making effort. And the thing with ab exercises is that it's the opposite. Like, if you do them with dumbbells, you usually end up doing exercises that don't necessarily feel like they're working that much. It's better to do them without, but then because you're doing them without, it's harder to commit to them.
Without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear.
My fellow Christians, it's instinctual. I used to go to I went to a Catholic school for primary school and a Christian school for secondary school, and the assumption that you would be a Christian was natural, but it still felt weird. Because, like, it was a Christian school, no, it was a Church of England school, but, like, you could get into it if you went to one of the feeder schools or if you got certain grades on your stats. So I got certain grades on my stats and went in as an atheist. The amount of fucking mass you have to go to? Jeez. Like, it made me feel like Christians and Catholics are much more prevalent than they were. Like, to my knowledge, everybody was one. Actually, there's not that many kicking around. I feel like people are more likely to be agnostic at the most. But, like, most of the people I went to school with were religious. And I find that strange. Like, people are mostly secular. What? Yeah? Strange, isn't it?
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you and everything you've done here.
Tomorrow I'm gonna pound a packet of chicken goujons for lunch and then I'm gonna do upper body.
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together.
Bugs Bunny. Oh, Bugs Bunny high. Well, at least he's happy.
You're the right man for the throne, and they'll be with
the sons of a priest. Yeah, there was a kid at my school that was like the son of a priest or something of that kind of region.
I spoke of an alliance.
And he was fucking meek.
I will. Consider East Anglia a friend of the Raven clan.
There will be a day when I come calling.
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time.
Meekness disgusts me. Disgusting. I remember my school was like...
Say goodbye before I leave.
Like, it wasn't necessarily conservative, but because of the super religiousness of a lot of people, it was like really conservative. Like, we had to watch presentations on abstinence and stuff, and you know, saving yourself for God. What does God want?
I was a crumbling man, Abel. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together?
Together.
Not together, but together.
I'll gather my things.
Yeah. If you don't believe in God, you go to heaven. No, if you don't believe in God, you go to purgatory. You don't go to heaven. You go to limbo. If you've never heard about God, you go to limbo. Because you never had the opportunity to know God. And then at the end, on Judgment Day, God will come down and be like, you're actually really sound. Come, and then you can go up with him. But if you knew about God, but you still choose not to believe in him, you go to hell. But that's Old Testament stuff. They retcon a lot of that. The Old Testament was mad. Right. So we go back to, what's his name? I guess we finished the thing. Bible 2. Middling, right. Oh yeah, fair. I do like the idea. I think it was Yahtzee who said who called Dante's Inferno, or the Inferno. Dante's Inferno is the name of the game. Called Inferno, the world's first fanfic. I like that. I had to read synopses of it when I was doing an essay for uni. It goes real downhill when he gets to heaven. It's very boring. Heaven in his interpretation has like layers as well, but they're all really boring. Like, I know that Dante's Inferno kind of implied that it was going to end on a cliffhanger, but God, it was boring. Unless they were going to do like those Old Testament angel stuff with all the eyes. A family died in a car accident. They all got judged separately. He went to purgatory. It was just a bus stop. Some really bitter night. Oh, can you imagine the stories? Some night like... Oh, we should I love that. Bring me my flail. Oh, there's fucking more? Free me! Alright, we finally hit Power 101. And we have barely touched this. Oh, please say that's the end. It doesn't look like there's anything else out here. But... ugh. Maybe it'll be like Neo where the DLC adds more. Frida, what stops thine ears? Bring me my flail.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Why do you sound like that, Abel? Oh. The Bible stories are really interesting. Like the extended universe of Jeebus. Interesting shit. Hey, we're getting there. Leveling Ravensthorpe. We get a trophy for fully upgrading it as well. What, you want a medal? No. Ooh, there's more. New opportunities. Speaking of new opportunities, now that the economy is slowly working itself back into some motion, I keep getting recruiters reaching out to me who are like vastly
Thanks for the good work, Eivor.
Got
a real little fishery going here.
uninformed about what UX is.
It's
Like
my
UX,
grandfather,
I make
But he says
websites.
the best way to learn
And I get people in my
responsibility
inbox
is by
like,
working. Besides,
I've got this amazing new role for you. All you need to do is send us a show reel of your
It's good to have you.
animation portfolio. Well, fuck. What time do you think I have to make animation? What the hell does that have to do with clicking buttons? Oh,
good day,
we need to
Eivor.
see your graphic design and typography portfolio. All of the fonts you've literally drawn from scratch. Logos for companies. I'm like, you want a graphic designer? Do you want to find you one? I'm on LinkedIn now if you like. We can get you a graphic designer if you want one. You want me to call you an Uber? You lost? Amazing opportunity. Collect 100 foreskins. To be fair, the Jesus RPG. RP Jesus. I'm patenting it. You need directions? I'll call you an Uber.
Ganga.
I don't think I have enough materials at all. Yeah, I don't have enough Twixers. I don't know what those pictures are. What's this? I don't want to pull that.
Do you not know fine millinery when you see it,
Rowan, Holger, why?
Yo!
Eivor, thank you.
Kanye quest? Huh?
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Robbed is a
I'm not gonna believe
word.
anybody called Rowan, okay?
Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does the cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Dag is giving him
this
the
matter
eyes.
requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Well, what happened? Oh,
The
God.
beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
Fuck off,
In
Dag.
his absence, who has
I
better
didn't
claim to this?
upgrade this place to have a peanut
I'd
gallery.
leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Shut up. Get your widow's
Start
peak
again.
out of here.
Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Is wanking a
Silence,
sin?
please. I'll
I
hear
think so.
both of your complaints and render
Thomas
a decision,
Aquinas said it was.
awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
He steals his tools.
Holger.
He borrows his
speak.
tools.
Stealing,
You should just ask for his
borrowing.
permission.
My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am
Weird.
ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgenbur's
Exactly.
tail to reach its
Well,
former length.
I think it's also
I
about
demand
like you're not
compensation.
I understand.
you're not
Thank
giving
you, Rowan.
your to Christ.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people.
You still
And
stole
you
his
know
shit,
my
Holger.
work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses.
No, you bitch.
Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork.
A quick one.
Used a frayed stick
What if you suddenly pull
off
through?
my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Helge.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
I thought this was gonna be like a grey area.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now.
So do you,
must
man
do
bun.
something.
Shut up.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is
Shut
a
up.
two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its...
Whoa, I didn't say that. I thought you should say sorry.
Sale. Rowan!
Say sorry, just... Okay,
My decision is
Abel's gone
final.
nuclear.
Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with
Just
it.
pay for the tail.
Does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank
Yeah,
you,
of course it
Eivor.
does, guy liner.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Well, Abel, I thought maybe he should say sorry or pay for the cost of the brush. You're making him buy a horse. They're very expensive.
Pay you with a vibrant painting, after all.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello,
You're
Eivor.
licking your bum.
Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around.
Hey, Wolf.
You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such big
Siffy.
concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty
Yeah.
to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Alright. You punked her on accident.
Geovul has sent Chill
Your
back to
brother's
Shropshire.
wife?
He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Jailbert.
Or a different
He should
one?
do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man...
Did you as well? Wait.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Ooh. Can I just...
I want to see the Alliance map.
What a day! Accidentally fucked my brother's wife. What a day! Oh, 90, 130. Right, well, what's this? Snottingham! Sorry.
What of Xenofordshire?
Xenofordshire.
there.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Sid is
no.
there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
I should join my
Along
brother
the
then,
Great Ouse River that
she said,
divides
having just
Xenofordshire.
shagged his wife.
Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Sigurd will be pleased to see you. You get told in like the first hour. Sounds like none of you guys listened to a single moment of this narrative. You've all missed out because I can assure you it is shockingly subpar. We were younger then. I held the skip button. Smile. You got this game as a present and you disrespected it. I tried to pick Sephi up to show her to you guys, and she got so angry that she left. Oh no, she's there! Hello. Hello. Hello, Sephi. Hello. Hello. She's so heavy. I think she did a toot. Hello. Want to say hello? Oh. Why don't you sit on my lap for a bit? You're so heavy! Demon Soul's wave gesture?
Sorry, no rabbit today.
Right, okay. I love if you angle your character too close to a puddle, she'll just dive into it. Ah. Nice. See you in a bit. Yeah, I've been pretty low on motivation to stream lately. And after a bit of reflection, I feel like it's probably because of the games I'm playing, not necessarily streaming itself. Which is good and bad. Oh, we should find the thing. Which is good and bad because it can be fixed and it's not just like a complete lack of interest in streaming as a whole. Oh, below me? But yeah, the GTA 5 streams, which unfortunately aren't super fun, which is a shame because it's like my favourite game ever. The Assassin's Creed stuff is alright, It's a lot of cleanup though. I think I'll try and do as much of it off stream as I can. And yes, yeah, it's just like, it's all like super long-winded. Oh wait. But yeah, it's all like super long-winded stuff that's just kind of like slow burny rather than interesting to watch and do. Ah, fuck it, I'll come back. So I'm gonna try and do the GTA 5 collectible grind and single player stuff off stream. I'm gonna focus on the main story on Assassin's Creed Valhalla and then try and do as much cleanup off stream as I can. And I've also got Borderlands 3 locations to do on single player because they glitched on multiplayer, but I don't know whether or not to just do that as like a final Borderlands 3 stream, just quickly run through it all solo. But yeah, I kind of want to gonna move on and start some other stuff, but I still really want to do the I still really want to do the GTA 5 online stuff on the stream, because that's really fun. We need to find like a heist group who would be willing to do like 4 hours a week, and would be willing to do Criminal Mastermind on the Doomsday heist, which is a lot to ask of somebody. Because I'm pretty sure that trophy is currently sitting at 0.57% on PSNP, which means that it's even lower on PSN. That isn't exactly, yes. We need number 4 essentially. Once I have a number 4, I'll probably start those streams up again. Maybe once we finish Borderlands 3, and then we can just do GTA 5 on Wednesdays instead. I don't know. Whatever works, really. It's a lot to. Yeah, that's the one where you play each heist in order on the hardest difficulty, and you can't die or mission fail at all. Godspeed. Thanks. It will be hard. But a trophy's a trophy.
Hello!
Hey, Lowe's B, thanks for the raid. Hey guys. Hey Lowe's, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. What were you playing today? Oh, that actually looks quite cool. I just feel like Assassin's Creed Valhalla has done an excellent job of making England look nice, which was probably the biggest challenge they had to tackle. I need to upgrade my horse's stamina. Shekel, we were just talking about having to do the Doomsday heist on Criminal Mastermind. And the fact that we need a number 4. Since our number 4 left. Jesus Christ! Yeah. That was basically what we said too. Double dip. Was Syndicate only London? Or was it more? Yeah, when in doubt, always shout for Opchan. I don't think Opchan has it though. I know he plays Red Dead 2, but I don't think he plays GTA 5. Let's see if my cousin plays it. Finding a number 4 is the main thing that's stopping me from carrying on streaming it. I heard Watch Dogs Legion wasn't very good. Could be easy to convince. Where's my cousin? Play GTA 5 on PS4.
I should not be seen in this area.
Why not? Watch Dog Legion is a dog shit. Did you play it? That wasn't even me being like snide. I genuinely don't remember. It's just needlessly boring. Tell me more. All your shit is locked until you do 500 liberation quests. Wait, you mean like you can't get upgrades or items until you've done a certain amount of quests? What do you mean? I feel like I'm on the verge of a cold. I had a sore throat today and yesterday. My sinuses hurt. Sigurd is waiting at the ale house. Well,
what do you see?
To be fair, that the thing is, the bird isn't that. How do I say? The bird is useful, but only in a way where it's been like forced to be useful. Like, there's just a few quest points that very arbitrarily don't tell you what to do next. For no other reason than to encourage you to use the bird, but like some of them do. Some quest points will take you straight to somebody, and some quests will make you use the bird to search for the general area. It just seems arbitrary. I'm like, oh yeah, this bird is really useful, and then I'm like, is it though? Or like, have they just manufactured a situation to make it useful? Oh. Sorry. Sigurd.
Sigurd's not here.
Oh.
Ask around. I'm looking for my brother, a large, outspoken Norseman.
Norse? Huh. Was he part of the fight here? Probably killed by Edwin's soldiers. Get gone while you can.
Oh yeah, there were no cars, didn't you say? Hello.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the
You got a familiar
alewife
voice
here?
actress.
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers now.
The tanned fella. I
was sorry
love
to
that
see
in
that.
England,
He's well
that is
liked
a way
in
that
these
you can
parts.
differentiate somebody from the crowd.
way did
Oh
my
yeah, there was a guy
brother
with a tan. Oh.
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best
Yeah,
for this
you
Shire.
immediately know.
Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenford Shire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be
You've got a
crushed under the
broad
boot of
chin, my
oppression.
lady.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find.
Oh, look at that
Giedrich's
smile.
friends.
See?
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Oh, look at that smile. Beautiful.
Nothing like a good spew to
Sicker
keep
than
like.
ba-
What?
Go far. Shake a long
Oh.
river.
What is the point?
Let's strip the dog off!
What is the point? Line of sight. Oh.
Headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Yeah, I'll check along the river
Sicker than
too.
Bassam headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
He definitely knows exactly where I am. Well, now he does. Oh, fuck it. Go, Evil. Woman! She's like that scene from Spider-Man where every Peter Parker / Miles Morales has to figure out that their fingers are now really sticky for some reason. Let me in. No? Nope. Shh. I don't quite know what it takes for enemies to like stop noticing you on this either. Like, line of sight doesn't really seem to be how it works. Just seems kind of arbitrary to have it in the first place anyway. I guess they just needed an excuse for you to wear a hood. Don't let no Assassin's Creed without the
like
hood.
a fish house. It's got to hide.
Yo! Oh yeah, the blade.
Wait!
Wait! Stop!
You know me.
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
Ah.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come
Shekel
home?
and CJ shagged your
You're
wife.
playing hide and fetch with
Just thought I'd let you know.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
I wanted you to be nice, Eivor, and you were passive-aggressive.
Brother,
I don't like
we
that.
should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's
Who's
fight,
Gudrun?
with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband. And
Yeah, I feel like Ubisoft have the budget to make a game that people will at least buy.
If Edwin can win his
I know that
first
Assassin's
war,
Creed
the
is
Shire
like
lost to Wessex.
So to fight her,
the known one. But remember when Team Ninja said they wouldn't make any Neo games anymore? Everybody was like, "Aw, what else are you doing?" Like, people are still gonna buy what they put out.
With hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
We kill people indiscriminately, Sigurd.
shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
Why are we
Edwin
at
is our
odds?
best chance for an alliance. Let's see it done.
I love that. Like, IP changes hands and is sold to a whole new company, and people are like, "It's not how it used to be." Like, yeah. We know. Who is Kagital? I'm not doing it.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, for he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright, and he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple
It is
goal.
getting weirdly toxic.
Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, and all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face, and heard the litany of my forefathers, and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Must be blocked from the other side.
You there, a word.
Oh, isn't that the pedo mod, though?
Hey, can't do this alone.
Wow, thanks, Bath Salt. There was a guy who made a mod, and I think you could keep a girl as a sex slave, and she was like 14, and then
this traitor Giedrich will face
they
trial,
got taken off
as will all
Steam,
the treasonous stains of
and
this Shire.
he was outed as
You're
a
the
big old
traitor,
pedo.
Edwin, calling on Alfred of
The
Wessex
pedo, yeah,
for his
true
army.
as well, because obviously all of the other
Clap
devs
your
were in it
meat-hole,
and
Giedrich,
said nothing,
black
but
dog
also
of
said
the
nothing when he
Danes.
got taken down,
You'll
so
sell us out to
they're all now
Wessex.
under the radar
And that
pedos who have
poxy-ass
learned to be more
bastard
careful.
Alfred. We won't have it.
That man has the same hair as the guy that really annoys me.
You're not the alderman here, Lady Edwin. Turn around and walk away, and we'll leave you be.
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care. For you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan.
Well, why are you hungry?
Lay down your arms. Free my friend here and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface.
He's cracked, bro.
I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddle.
I sniped somebody today.
Walk with me! You fool! What have they done to you?
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
I was in living quarters on one of the 3 flat roofs, and then there was the middle roof between us, and then he was on the other roof. And he started shooting me with an AR, and I ducked behind a thingy, and then I sniped him, and then he was down, and then I could see his little head as he was like trying to crawl away, and then I shot his little head. The brickies. It's kind of scary how good you got.
Blindside the idiot.
And we still didn't get a win. Thank you. Oh. I need this loot. Oops.
Damn it to hell! The happy escaped. I was
We did
desperate
get
to
right.
fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
This game
That
is
was your
falling
plan,
apart.
Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope
Every-
of kinship.
Prophecy, Eivor.
Is that an enemy in the
No
back?
time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
It's weird. Every cutscene feels like it's about to break. Like the audio will desync, or the video will slightly desync.
You promised us a meeting with her.
Or like something will really sharply happen, or like an NPC will do something weird in the background, and I'm like, is the game about to implode? Is it about to collapse in itself?
Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Off again, Eivor, you and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, a most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not
You
the
gonna get in
sort
your
of
horse?
lines we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even...
Wait a minute. Can we fast travel? No.
You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely.
At least we got this for free.
Because
And in the spirit of getting games donated, the person who donated it never came to watch. Fatal. Probably been IP banned off the platform. Hey Yami! I'm sorry, it doesn't get voted in. Good to see you though. How you doing? I've taken a few games off the schedule, so it won't necessarily be voted in sooner, but at least we'll have more opportunities to vote for it.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Aid. What? Where? There? Oh. Yeah. Borderlands 3. Maybe we can swap the Wednesday Borderlands 3 with
There's the trial.
GTA 5.
This place is heavily guarded.
It is daunting. Hey, Yami. Gonna buy 500 bits and do some ballot stuff. I love it. Umbra! Hey. GTA 5 Wednesdays, yeah. We slowly work our way up to Criminal Mastermind. The heist trophies themselves are fine. Like, we've done everything up to Pacific Standard. We'll be good there. It's gonna be Elite Challenges and Criminal Mastermind on Doomsday. I feel like that's gonna be, Remnant Survival level of trial and error. You know, just going for it over and over again until we get it. I don't know how many quests, I don't know how many heists and setups are in Doomsday either. I think it's 3 major heists and each of them have setup missions. And we have to do all of them, so it's like 15 back-to-back missions with no deaths or fails. Apparently it is not easy. Oh, 7 PM on a Monday.
Bleeding cage open, would you?
Stay close. I'll help the others.
Ow! I thought you were Sigurd.
Focus, we have this.
I've been napping before streams these last 2 days. I have very much needed it. I've just been really tired. Like, I'm finally getting to the point now where I'm more in the mood to stream than I was, but I'm still knackered. But yeah, I really enjoyed Remnant Survival. I'm hoping that Doomsday Heists will have the same vibes. The same, like, you get really far and then you die and you start again. And it's okay because you're having fun kind of vibes. Yeah, it's like, what I need, well, the problem is at the moment I'm getting absolutely swarmed with messages from my mum. Like 7 at a time I'll wake up to. And it's because she misses me, like it's not, you know, it's not bad, but like, I do feel a bit stressed out. Like, for example, she'll message me like 7 or 8 times on WhatsApp, and if I don't reply, she'll text me or she'll call me, being like, oh, I thought something was wrong, and I'm like, oh, I'm at work, I can't, please give me a bit of space. Hey Daz, how you doing? But the times that I do give personal space are good. I just get to lie down and veg. Is this my mum? Yeah. I get really overwhelmed when I have loads of messages. I feel like the more messages that pile up in my inbox, the less likely I am to reply to any of them. I don't know if you guys are the same. I had like 4 different people trying to contact me on WhatsApp yesterday, and for some reason it really stressed me out. And it wasn't until like this afternoon that I was able to go back to them and actually reply to them. Nice one, Des. I am nowhere near that. You're gonna finally get a living room. Yeah, it's like nothing personal at all. I just feel unbelievably stressed by the fact that you're trying to contact me. It's hard to describe. Especially when you're trying to get a bit of peace and you've just got like loads of messages coming in. Discord is the most overwhelming thing ever. I feel like maybe you like juggle. Like, one messenger thing at a time will be something that you can handle and everything else becomes like a harassment orbit. Like, I have Facebook messages. They stress me out. I don't check them.
Off our heads.
I can do Discord, but also I have it so that people can't friend request me, and people can't message me either, unless we're friends. It stresses me too much. You have 400 unread Discord messages, like group chats? Yeah, me. Sweet pea. You felt under siege. Yeah, it's just stress, isn't it? Party requests? Hey, Mr. Popular. Oh, Will. I know how you feel. Not necessarily in regards to writing letters, but the stress. People pinging rolls, I see. Hey Strong, how you doing?
Bless you all.
Thanks
to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood.
I like that.
I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He's safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We're at your side in this fight to keep this land in the
I get really
hands of
annoyed
those who
when
love Mercia,
somebody
be they
messages me
Saxon
and
or
then
Dane.
I don't, and it's not an urgent message. Like if it's an urgent message, I reply. But then like, if it's like during the day, if it's in like work hours, if we're restoring a stream, which to be fair doesn't give them a lot
Can we not fixate on
of
this
time.
Fulke?
But like if I'm busy doing something and then like an hour or so later they're like hello, I'm like it like
the madwoman Fulke.
It halves, maybe even quarters the chances of me replying. Not out of spite, but just out of stress.
You see, brother?
Half of them in the same picture, that's blessed. You're working out, but your workout is shit. How so?
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic.
I just like that,
soul of
Yemi.
Poisoned knowledge and an enemy of the church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
I'll get a PA. I'll tell my mum to call the PA.
We risk losing all the gains we've made.
PA's only job is to answer phone calls from my mum.
Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east at Linforta.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a field and join with you to take
Mutual's
down
accountant. Mutual's accountant is
whatever
like,
it
this is
takes.
not my job.
Bring this news to Giedrich. Tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
We should save. We're almost at 30 hours. I don't know how much we've done. Yeah, it's alright, Bill. I was never really talking about anybody specific. I feel like it's... Stop. There we go. Messages are overwhelming. Hold square to remove all markers. Thank you. You constantly get spam DMs of bots trying to get you to join crypto discords. Can you turn off DMs from certain discords, or would you rather still be able to get DMs? Oh, Umbra. Fair enough, Will. Thank you.
soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
Sad times.
The other side must be barred.
Oh, weird online etiquette.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Oil
Certain.
jars, spring-old arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you and your brother.
Why is this guy just a palette swap of Oswald?
I like
This is
your
like
boldness, Giedrich.
a AAA game and 2 of the main characters are identical.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave.
Alright, Scooby.
I don't understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards
All English look the same.
And bring
True.
up the feared for an assault. Edwin's
I think I modded
fortress
Scooby, it didn't.
is strong and sure.
There we go.
Is there
Alright.
anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could ship away
Notion.
her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my feared if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me
War.
at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
He is so Yorkshire. Right. This place is huge. So we've still got how many more counties to do? We've got Essex, Kent, Sussex, Hamptonshire, never heard of it, Winchester, Gloucester, Shropshire, Nottingham, sorry, Hertfordshire, Jorvik, Lincolnshire. 11 more? Fucking hell. Game big. Game indeed big. Alright. Who cares which things we pick? We'll get them all eventually. Find and speak to Sigurd. Well, where is he? He's waiting at Linforder on the eastern border of... on the north shore of the Great Ooze. Oh, here. He's here. Alright. It begins. The thing is, I guess there's like this real core audience of people who really like the big maps, even if there's absolutely nothing going on in them. You have to find the quests yourselves. Do I like that? feel like I like that. I'll see. Don't subtweet me, sorry. We got so much cleanup to do. I really hope that none of the not quest markers. I really hope that none of the things have glitched. The shinies have glitched. I know that there have been a few patches since I started playing the game itself, which can be good because it might mean that things are fixing as they go, but it might be bad because patches can sometimes break other things and we're in progress while the patches are happening, so I feel like that exacerbates problems if they arise. So $5 on Butterfinger for a Final Fantasy XIV mount. Well, I mean,
I should be cautious.
was it even remotely nice?
Wait a minute.
Oh. It's crap, okay.
Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
Oh, bless you. Dr. Pepper, to be fair, is quality. Underrated. I actually got into Dr. Pepper first. It was like the first drink I got into, but it's so hard to find Dr. Pepper Zero. Unless you go into like the big supermarkets or for some reason really niche little corner shops. So I switched over to Diet Coke instead. And that's why I drink Diet Coke.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
Oh god, do you need some help with your Tinder profiles?
Ah, you time things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery. Just around
Oh, that's cool.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be.
I didn't know Shekel got a cameo in Final Fantasy XIV.
Why we needed her.
Should I say I'm an engineer or an analyst? Oh my god.
Time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort.
I love it when
Nothing but give
Pom
me your
streams
blind
herself
word.
playing
I wish
Tinder.
To speak to her. Me.
We did it as a drinking game once, and it was like anytime anybody was an analyst or an engineer, we had to take a drink. And I know you were there, Shekel. I'm generally explaining it.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure.
I was really drunk. I remember like standing up to go to the bathroom
There was a time
and
we
like
would
being
follow
slightly
you without
too
question,
off kilter,
because we trusted one another.
almost like
Because you
ripping the
knew
headphones out
I would
of
never
out
lead
the
you into folly. Never
out
wager
TV.
our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
No, we're best mates.
You know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to
Sorry.
this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver.
I guess we can drink tomorrow. Hey Layla, how you doing?
When you raided St. Alban's,
I'm good.
Are you sure
Hey.
you saw nothing? No crypts?
No, we don't have to
No
drink
prisoners?
tomorrow. I
Recall for
I
certain.
feel like there's probably something deeply unhealthy about drinking on a Wednesday. I do have some ciders. I could. Nah,
What do we know of this woman?
I'm just gonna feel bloated and sleepy after 20 minutes.
Adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
Nah, Yummy,
I
I'm just
admire your optimism,
excusing
brother.
myself. Hey! Hmm. wish you could pet them. Gentle. Oh. You have G&T glasses? You mean like a silly straw that goes around glasses and into your mouth? Please tell me that's what you meant. I really love when games have like little animals in that are completely docile and there's no need to kill them whatsoever and they just kind of toddle around. Like the cows in The Witcher and the sheep in this game. And you just sort of look at them. And then you'll be like this raging berserker maniac and you'll be running around like mowing people down and killing people. And then you'll find like a little sheep and you're like, precious baby, tiny baby. Thank you, I'm good. How you doing? Now I'm drinking. Now I'm not drinking gin from. Oh, you mean glasses as in like a glass? Ah. I thought you meant like a physical pair of glasses that the gin ran through. I feel like my disappointment there was palpable. We'll have to get you some. I've already done this. Guess we'll just do it again.
Pathetic. Get round the side.
Whoa, the fuck. Oh, okay, interesting. Thank you, Will. You do need a red tracksuit.
Through here.
Just like the one from Spider-Man. Nice. Yeah, I am starting to see the point in leaving collectibles right till the end now because there's so much that you don't get access to early on.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony
Look at his
cave
hair.
reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you? We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer. Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Like your cut, G.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you hold on.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury.
Oh god, on speed dial, yeah. That was an immediate response.
Are you sent by the angels of Sackless, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
She talking about your knob.
Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresy?
Heresy. Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime.
What?
Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these?
Imagine if, Shekel. Imagine if. Yeah. I just don't really know what to think.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
Yo, what?
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods? Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
Oh, Bethsel's been feeding him lies.
Monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
So, you do?
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
In a
No
bit.
risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
What?
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And
Why has he gone
you
weird?
Fascinate me more with each passing moment.
Oh my god, just
The
shag.
Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
Where's my horse? I'll just run. Wait, what are you talking about?
This way, Ava. Where are you?
Well, sorry you got your horse and left without me. This is the equivalent of my friends all getting in their cars and driving off.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in yourself. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians
I
like
wonder if
her
Ubisoft are gonna get
They doubt Christ
egotistical enough to
purpose
stop
on
putting
earth
Jesus in the
washes
game.
free of sin. The Roman
And I wonder how
Church
that
has
would go
been
down.
Deluded by the lies of Sackless, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Sackless and his kind were wise in the time, but they lost sight of the true god, the self-begotten one, lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
Oh, she does not mediate her speed to be like mine. Oh. Oh, she does? Alright.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy with
I don't know, Yami.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Odds on.
Up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Hey! The human centipede.
Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked from
Why is
floor
it
to
real?
roof. Bassam, stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well. But I do not know.
We will have found the good timeline. I like that a lot. Paul!
Is this him? Your acolyte, Paul?
My dearest friend.
Ugh, you're looking a bit ghastly, Paul.
May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
We haven't seen what's her face
Your
for a
friend
while.
paid
Thinking
the
of
price for his loyalty.
I
imagine he was guarding the stone.
On that, I keep forgetting that there's a present day few segments in this. So I've only seen one so far.
My stone.
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Patience, brother. We will find this stone, wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Ava. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly.
Hold, both of you.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
Bath salt. Basil. Where the fuck is my cat?
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Ava. First we talk. Lady Edwin! The stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
I don't mind the story of this too much. It's like 100% character driven. I do mind the characters though.
Is that why you've come?
Everybody just gets
We
weird
are
for
here
some
to
reason.
trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your land and not return.
Oh, for this, you must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a
Get it
promise,
yourself.
brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then.
Why don't we just kill her?
We accept.
Done.
We do not!
Avon!
No! Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Was that preventable in any way?
Avon, are you mad?
Edwin, please.
We had our chance!
We will speak of this, Avon. I will not forget.
Absolutely not. Okay, cool.
That's enough. Catch! Follow my lead.
guys help me with this one? I feel like you guys have got the easy ones. I'm trying to revive you. Oh. Why am I suddenly getting all these executions? Did I unlock something that lets me do executions? I haven't been reading. Okay.
Hey, intruder, here! Come on! Back!
Ah. Ooh. You definitely didn't have one of those. Ow. Sigurd. Sorry for getting you killed.
Run home! Mine! Mine!
Yeah, I wonder too. Is it going to be like the classic Dark Souls? Get certain weapons, finish the story, get all the endings, get all the pyromancies, all the magic. Or is it going to be like Demon Souls kind of style, where it's like, do this in a specific way, do that in a specific way, do this in a specific way, finish the game in a certain amount of time? Or is it going to be like something completely new, considering it's a RPG that they've never done?
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother
Oh my god.
and master.
That's one view, Basim. I believe there will be other chances. We can keep our oaths and find this stone together. Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was
Hey,
our plan,
Demon
Eivor.
Souls.
I had no intention
Oh yeah, you were dropped off the side.
It was your plan all
No.
along.
You still have to play
Yet
through the
you
game
saw
again?
fit to keep me guessing through
I
your
thought you
fits
would,
of
Yemi.
madness.
You're a man of
to
violence.
be trusted. Your passions overcome you.
Your
I
berserker
knew that.
rage is something
My
you're known
father
for.
knew that. Your father knew it.
Yeah. Punch Sigurd.
Sit here and bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
You're mean.
This
Aww.
quarrel with your brother is something to behold.
Bless you, Yami.
Has it always been so heated?
Oh, it's you.
All my life we
You got a
moved as
shit
one,
fringe.
as family.
Clubs,
as
hey.
kin.
How you been?
I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there.
Nice cup of tea.
I'll come
Nice
soon.
one, Clubs. I know what you mean, Bruno.
Sigurd, brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making.
Feel like everybody just drank silly juice and now they're all being daft.
Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Meh. I think you're right. We're playing on easy mode, you'll be okay. Right, we've almost hit 30 hours. And how far are we through it? Has this game become a bit more tolerable, or is it still grind? We have switched over from the grind to just finishing the main quests. So it's become a lot more tolerable in the sense that we're leveling quite quickly. We're seeing a lot of cutscenes. We're like at least playing some story. We're moving around the map a lot. We're making very visible progress. I feel like the problem with grinding through all the collectibles is that it's really hard to see visible progress. But with this, with the way we're going at it now, we can see things as we do them, which is a lot easier to swallow. Yeah, leaving all the collectibles to the end will be awful. Mainly because I'm worried that one of them will glitch or will have glitched. Wait, what happened? What have I missed? Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, Yami, but I don't know. I feel like I might do a lot of the cleanup off stream, and I haven't had time to. So in the meantime, I've just been doing the story. The floating sword, where? Oh yeah, alright, I see. There has been a lot of like jankiness in this. Not necessarily glitches, but things that feel like they're about to glitch. Oh, Bruno, don't worry. Armourer Dennis will eventually despawn. Also backstabbing. Iron Keep. Oh. FromSoft's best concept laid bare in front of all of us. But one of the best bosses in the series at the end of it though. Oh. Love that boss. I find him very fun. Really enjoy him. It feels, it really frightens me, Amy. I'm like, is it about to crash? I have no idea. Help the feared. What? Bah.
Steady.
Leave me alone, Amy. Oh, I meant the other one, Will. Although, to be fair... Oh! Hello.
Fate favor you, Raven Bearer.
You got a trophy. I don't know what you're saying. Wait. You right? Do I have to follow him? I don't know what happened there. It said help the feared. Feared? Fired. Yeah. I do feel like this game misses music at times too. Especially considering it's got like an entire original score composed. And the music that's in it actually isn't too bad. It's weird that they don't have ambient music. But I wouldn't give for Whispers of Oxenfurt. Sploosh. I really like On Thin Ice as well, although it probably wouldn't be appropriate. Oh wait, why do I have to go this way? Ugh. I'm lost. I moved into the general vicinity and now it's all gone. Right, so.
Best not to draw attention here.
Yellow dog! You're like a lame mule! We watch each other's backs!
I like the Ken Warren theme. I don't remember a lot of the specific ones. Oh, this is Far Cry 5, I see. That makes sense. The drug boats that took me a whole stream. I can't believe PSMP said that that platinum trophy was 20 hours and it took me, I think, like 60 or 70.
That's new leather.
That's new leather.
Ouch! Damn you!
Well, that's really my fault, isn't it, Abel? Sorry, that was really fun. Alright. Mission accomplished. I am a bit on fire. Oh yeah! Monster Hunter World 2. I was thinking about putting Monster Hunter World... What was I thinking about? I was thinking about reshuffling the games to spread the RPGs out per slot, but handling 3 or 4 RPGs at the same time right now has like not been that fun because like I like to have like a really meaty game going whilst doing like shorter, easier plats and doing like fun and like challenging plats. I feel like RPGs are very especially because they have toggleable difficulty and very rarely have difficulty related trophies. I feel like they're very like inoffensively easy, just walk around, basically like plug lots of hours in, rather than like practice and overcome. So I tend to find them a bit dull to play 4 of them concurrently at the same time. I know what you mean. Well, it's hard to believe that the people who made The Witcher 3 made Cyberpunk. Hey, Master Assassin. How you doing? Yeah. Big old game. It's games like GTA 5 where there's like 20 hours of play between every trophy and they're all bronzes. Well, maybe more like 5 hours, but you know what I mean. Also, I went for a run today. tried to like discover the routes around the local area, and it was shit, right? So I live in like a little town that kind of orbits Swindon, and it is way smaller here than I thought it was. It is like, there's one major street that's like the high street, and then a bunch of little like housing estates, and the place, like to do a loop of the place is less than 5k. So it's like I have to get really specific. It's behind me, okay. I have to get really specific with the way I approach runs, and I tried to like use some pre-made routes that somebody made, and it was like I'd enrolled on fucking Takeshi's Castle. So I ran for a while, and then I got to a place and it was down the side of a highway, and I had to run on the grass down the side of a highway. Do you know how weird that feels? And then like all these cars were going past me at like speed limit. I had to run through an industrial estate, and then I saw a public footpath going off the side, which is where I had to go. And it was towards a canal, and the route was called like running along the canal. Somebody's never run from the cops, that's true. I am a baby. And it was like, you know when fields get all churned up by like tractor wheels and stuff, and it's just grooves full of puddles? It was like that. So I had to like walk through it, and I was like slipping and sliding, rolled my ankle like 1,000 times, and then I was like, where's the path to run along the side of the canal? There's no path, bitch. Get running. And I had to run down the side of this canal. No path at all. So I was like rolling my ankle every few feet, and I get to this big wall because they're doing construction, and I'm supposed to go through the wall, but I couldn't. So I had to go round, and I got lost. And there was this big hill. It looked like the Windows XP background hill. Enormous. I had to walk up it. I was dying. It was a steep hill, and it was a big hill, and I'd just run 3k, or maybe 2.5k. So I was like already out of breath, and it's very hilly as well. So it was a harder run than my normal kind of runs. And I start walking up this hill, and I'm slipping, and I'm rolling my heel, and I get to the top, and there are some builders with like a digger, and they just watch me like trip and fall back down the hill. And I saw a guy walking with his shopping somehow. I don't know where he was going, and I followed him, and I'm like falling in the mud and stuff. I'm having a really horrible time. And then I get to parts where the field is so fucked and so like squishy and muddy and terrible and treacherous that it's all like wooden boards. Like people have put wooden boards on the field so you can walk across the wooden boards, but they're like pallets. You know, like if you've ever worked in a warehouse, they're like pallets. And so the gaps between the boards are so big that my feet almost fall through them. And they're very rotten. I wear leggings when I run. They're like very rotten boards. So I'm walking across them, and they're like really struggling with the weight of me. And I'm like... And I see like my housing estate in the distance, and I finally get home, and I realise that it was like 3k, maybe 4. But God, it was bad. I'm gonna try a few other routes, but the place I live is so small that there's feasibly only like 3 routes. Do you die at the end of the story? Yeah. This stream was pre-recorded. But yeah, no, it was mad. It was dumb.
Let's see you, old friend.
Edwin's men, they're after us.
What's you?
You there? What's wrong?
Here they come! Quick, men, or they'll wipe us out!
You're right.
God grant me strength. Paradise where you're going.
Oh. But yeah, no. I'm kind of sad about potentially not being able to run where I live. There's like a little back road that goes alongside some farms, but it's like literally a road for people to drive down. And where I live, like, a lot of the roads don't have pavements on the sides, so you just walk across, like, you just run along like main roads. I'm like, that's not safe, I don't like that. But there's that road that I could go down, but I also don't really like the idea of running down like really remote roads by myself. Even if it's in the middle of the day, I don't know. I find that kind of thing quite scary. Now, I could also run through the town. There's like housing estates and stuff that I could run through. I think I'll go for that. And see what I can make of it. But that means like crossing a lot of roads, so we'll see how busy it is. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to find a running route that I can do, but pickings are slim. And I don't know if I would get a treadmill, because I feel like running on a treadmill is really boring. But maybe I won't have a choice, but we'll see. I used to run on a treadmill when I went to the gym, and it's really hard to be bothered to do the whole thing. Like, it's really dull. But if it's the only option I have, I'll do it. Run through all the crossings, yeah, just go for it. But like, what, you gonna pay my rent? Things like exercise bikes and stuff are just... Like, I used to use them when I went to the gym, but if I was using them at home and my brain was like, why don't you just not do this? I would find it very difficult to be like, no, I will do this. I would probably just be like, yeah, why am I doing this? And I would probably just not do it. She is at Eaton Barn in the western part of Oxenford, south of Leanville Garrison. There. I see what you mean now. But yeah, I don't know. I liked running back when I was doing it, and I started to get really good. I almost did a 5k, and it took a while to get that far. I don't want to lose the progress. There aren't really any like woods nearby. There aren't any like hiking trails or yeah, exactly. I need to keep up the momentum. There aren't any places nearby that are like specifically preserved for people to just go to and like have walks and stuff. Like my cousin lives near this place, and it's like a really nice lake, and it's got pavement around it, like a pavement path around it, and that would be really good for a run because it's like smooth and it's pretty and it's nice. There aren't really any places nearby for me to do that. What were you doing, Scooby? But I don't know. I don't want to give up. But the place I live is making it exceedingly difficult to persevere. Because I definitely rolled my heel a few times today and it hurt. Like the tendon going up the back of my foot hurt when I was walking back. So I might have done something there, but I'll take a rest day tomorrow and do like weights instead. And then, you know, get back on it. Yeah. I don't want to run along like farm roads and then get bundled into the back of a van and become a statistic, you know? Like, what a boring way to go. Can you upgrade your horse's stamina, by the way? I think I will. Oh yeah, I need to teach it to swim. There's a lot of misc trophies in this, which I kind of like. I like RPGs with misc trophies, as long as they're not too ridiculous. Like, pick 50 locks was a bit of a piss take if you didn't base your build around lock picking. But the thing is, even if you went and got the skeleton key, it was still a really long trophy to get. Exactly, yeah. Like vending machine or something. Something where I don't really know what's happening either, you know? Something where it's like, gone, statistic. Not like weeks of panic, fear and pain.
For that is where you will be if these supplies reach her castle.
I'd give them over to any man for enough silver. What? Those are my goods!
Those are my goods! I heard you talking.
Stop, lad! That's my livelihood! Okay.
Okay. Yeah, exactly, Scooby.
It's for the good of your Shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warned you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations.
No, he's not. I blew them up.
But he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new author. How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
Avil, you idiot.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
I know a man in a beret wouldn't be able to resist a story.
The seas spit salt. The night fell into
Oh, I'm already
slumber.
bored.
Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, Wise Odin looked with his one wan eye, stared and blinked and...
Hey, Mr. Garen, what trophies you got left? Basically all of them. We're 30 hours in. We've been working through the main story almost exclusively. We started off by doing collectibles, but we decided to wait until we finished the main story. But considering we only play this game once or twice a week, we don't make progress very quickly. And as I'm sure you know, this is a very slow burn game.
They all die. We can use these oil jars to surprise the soldiers.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff and watch for the soldiers, would you?
I blew up the supplies, and I think they're still talking as though the supplies exist.
I must be careful now.
Place oil jars on the main road. Is this the main road? It doesn't look like it.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Yeah, where? Where do you want them? Where do you want them, Chief? There? Okay.
What was that?
My howl.
You're furry. I don't know where you want them. Oh, you want them there now? Do you? Let's just kill them. Let's just do it quickly. Have a nice poo, Shekel.
May you die.
1-2, brother.
Soldiers of Saturn. May you die in ignorance. Cut them down,
Goodness. Where we shitting, boys? Tomato Town. Am I getting controller drift, or is something else happening? I can't retire shit yet. Okay, so I don't think his shield can break, but you can break his skull. Where are you, Folker?
Over here, boys. The Lord will see us.
Ooh. I need to go and see if I can upgrade my weapons.
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me.
Oh, I like your chemistry.
Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Alright, okay.
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be
This cutscene feels like it's broken.
Or could he be a
Do you know what I mean?
himself?
No, that seems fine. I guess so. Silence had better hair.
How is that possible? You don't believe such a thing yourself, do you?
Not elusive self-begotten light who reigns over all, but a lesser god. Imperfect and given to temptation.
Sigurd is only a man.
Silence is
the
very
son of
cool.
a king and my brother. He may think highly of
That was a
himself,
very fun
but he's
platinum
no
to get.
god. Yet it's
Although, to be fair, if I'd done the proving grounds or the hunting grounds on stream, I would have tilted so hard that you all would have felt too awkward to come back and speak to me again. I was like frothing at the mouth with rage with those.
I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Like, I don't often shout at games when I get angry. I'm very much a sort of, oh well, it's just a game. But there are moments in games that get me really angry. The hunting grounds in Horizon Zero Dawn had me absolutely, like, speechlessly angry. What's this? Huh. Speak to Gedrick. Not many fast travel points, are there? Where's my dog? Oh, okay. We've been doing pretty well for main story. You only get angry at Iron Keep. I have never, ever, 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 ever seen you get so angry as I saw you get angry at Iron Keep. And to think, like, considering the games we've played together and considering the games we've both played and spoken to each other about, the only time I've ever seen you honestly rage was in Iron Keep, and like you got so angry that I felt awkward. You know, like when somebody gets so angry at something that you're like you were pissed off, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know whether I should just like politely leave. Yeah, that really got you.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Yeah, the hunting grounds are awful. You have to get gold medals on every single trial, Scobie. So you have to finish the trials. God, they're awful. I had to watch YouTube videos. Just copy them to a T. I hate them. They made me so angry. I never did a single one Never did a single one naturally. Hey, Deku, how you doing?
Giedrich. Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
Blows.
She'll feel the pain
Off to Poole,
Excellent.
Yorkshire,
Itching to attack
the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
On account of Edwin's
God,
got too many
it's like being back at
traps
school.
and defences. Her springalds cut us to bloody stumps.
Bloody
before they poured
stumps.
boiling oil upon us
Are
like
you
a
my
summer
mum?
tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
There's Eivor. We're with you, Eivor. Those castle walls.
Whatever. Yes, Gobi, I was saying that earlier. I was like, why do two of the main characters who you see within 10 hours of each other have exactly the same hair? Like, I know that there are so many, only so many hairstyles for guys. You know, I mean, men can cut their hair however they want, but you know, hairstyles for men in games, there's only so many. But why have you used the exact same one for two NPCs that you see back to back? Oh yeah, because you PvP'd, right? Hey now, you're an all-star. Springalds and Oyen Cauldrons, Saboteur. Well, I should have read the objectives before I arrived. My only memory of PvP from Dark Souls 2 was that fucking guy who was so well known that people talked about him on the Dark Souls 2 subreddit. Muck something. Muck Smelt! And I thought he was you. Oh my god, he was dreadful. One shot kill no matter what, no matter where. We got that clip where I go, am I being invaded? And then I get killed by an invader. And it was Muck Smelt.
Back off, arsling!
I'll keep the rat busy.
Look, Milk.
Together, lads, we have this.
I thought it was you. But now I realise he's too good.
Let's strip the dog.
Really? Also, go on, soothe my ego. I don't really know what to do and I'm gonna die. I keep pressing circle to dodge.
My eyes soon.
Raven not available? Oh, I see. We did well. We did well. It was fun. I was very tired though. I don't think I had a single thing to say the whole time. Well, I mean, like conversationally. As far as the game went, I had plenty. I've made an error. We do.
All right, I'm in.
What? I don't know, JQ. I haven't played any of the previous Assassin's Creeds. This is my first Assassin's Creed game. What was that noise? A community night for Western films? Like what? What have you got in mind? Alright. I like doing movie community nights because I buy the movies that we watch, so it means I've ended up building like a really good library of good films. I don't really know where to go. I've also barely stealthed. Like, I've made a real mess of this. I can clear the castle out by myself, really. Yeah, you can ask as many questions as you like, Dago, I don't mind. And yeah, you can pick your character's gender at the start of the game. There's no coffin. You can just do it from the menu. That was a really strange decision to link it to a coffin. Especially because, like, the first time you use it, you always use it to test what it is. And then depending on the armor you're wearing, you don't even realise, and then you're like, oh, I'm a guy. Huh. I don't think Varti ever did explain why.
We bring Christ's mercy. I've run for enough to burn the office too. Gonna no escape, but
maybe it was Bruno. Swapping genders. I think the story is that the DNA they have is kind of vague, or the story there's like 2 Avals or something. So there's.
The Springles are large bolt casters.
Hello.
I must disable them.
Oh. How are you gonna propose we do that, miss? There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh god, he fell. To be fair, I've cleared out most of these. We could probably just come in and finish the job. The stealth on this is more frustrating than worthwhile, so I just never bother. Looks like there's a cool bit of armor in there though. Yeah, it's not a bad OST, is it? Yeah, I heard about the old temples and stuff. Apparently there's like one underneath the desert in Odyssey, and the desert seems empty until you find it. Watch your step. I don't know, we've played the game for 30 hours and we've only had one single scene where we've played as that character, or maybe 2. But they've been like far apart and they've been very short. Yeah, I heard that those parts are really boring. I guess they just put them in to keep it as an Assassin's Creed game, don't they? Have it still fit the mold. Oh. In the ass. Oops. Sticky hands. To be fair, I don't really like the combat, but I do like the archery in this game. Never really thought I'd enjoy ranged stuff, but here we go. Except in Skyrim, but you have to play Skyrim ranged, otherwise, well, what are you doing? Making a build? No. Sorry.
With me, brother.
Thank you. Hi, Birch. Thank you. It is really nice sneezing and getting like 4 or 5 bless yous. Oh my god, Dead Island has that trophy where you have to kill a certain amount of enemies with analog melee controls. And for those of you who don't know, you essentially have to hold down, I think, R2 to show that you're in combat. And then you have to literally, like, do the analog stick in the direction that you want to hit. And it is an interesting concept, but it is awful and it doesn't work.
Hey, wait.
A sneeze from one of your VODs scared the shit out of you. I'm so sorry.
Shoot, shoot! You like a lame mule?
Yes, it was. It was awful. You sometimes forget we get a nuclear blast? That's hilarious. I'm gonna make sure never to cover my mouth again. Not bad, thank you, Birch. How you doing? Remember that time I accidentally punched my microphone and absolutely blew your ears out? Dead Island's got some fun plats, to be fair. I need to finish the one I'm working on with my friend Sam. He accidentally left me on red for 15 days. I messaged him in April. I was like, you ready for some Dead Island this week? And 15 days later he was like, sorry, I meant to reply to this but I forgot. Can you do tomorrow? And I was like, no, I can't do tomorrow. I can do the day after. Classic Sam. He's a busy man. He's got a kitten called Gilbert. To be fair, on a Dead Island Riptide, we only need to get to level 70, and I'm level 69. Nice. So that's easy. And I also had a collectible glitch, so I'm gonna go into New Game Plus and try and find the one that glitched, or just start a game as a new character and rush through. And there's something else we need to do as well, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, the grind's not been too bad actually, mainly because we're doing story mode stuff, but the thing is, because we're doing all the story mode stuff, when the time comes to start the collectibles, we're going to have a horrible time, because it'll be the only thing we're doing. A rescue! Aww! How is she? Like, as a rescue, what's her temperament like? Is she chill? Or?
Say we wait.
We
There's
wait.
Too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd Jarl, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight.
Nobody asked you, Sigurd.
Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I'm here to speak with
Aww.
Giedrich.
I'm glad you have her now.
Your master of aids.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies.
My horse is in the way of this conversation.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of Justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The sign's importance, read well.
We are ready.
Why the fuck not?
Give the command.
Good. And let's be quick about it. My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march.
So we've finished East Anglia today, and we've been working through Oxford. Sure. That's not too bad for story. How's the grind going? I've been mostly ignoring it. I'm scared that I've not been focusing enough on whether or not I've picked up collectibles. Because I'm streaming, I forget to check whether or not the shinies go away when we've done it. And I'm scared that I'll end up finishing them and realise that we haven't got all of them. So I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna do the whole story first so that I have nothing else to focus on, and then I'll start doing the collectibles off stream. I know what you mean, Scobie. It's weird. Sigurd immediately did like a 180 and now he's gone all funny. Nah, Deku. Maybe what you saw was my horse being in the way? Yeah, like Dag. Dag and Sigurd have both had strange 180s of character.
You're going down! Bring down the drawbridge! Look out! Meet your fate!
Ugh.
Take the castle!
That's alright, I can basically not do anything. That's alright, Deku. Why are you so tired? The answer to that is none of your business, Shepard. You clearly don't understand art, so why don't you stay in your lane?
That will cost you!
Let me do it! Ow! I don't quite know how. Yeah, I know that's a portcullis, but how do I open it? Who is that? Is that a bath song? There we go. Oh, there's bath salts. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down there. Get down there. Go. Get down. Get down. Get down. Thank you. Blue tech hands. Sorry. I love adhesing to every surface I'm in.
You won't get away this time. Foolish Dave. I will send you to your sad supper in Valhalla.
Hey, we're having pizza.
A reward in silver.
Sigurd, can you help me? Ooh, chicken curry. That's a shot. There you go. Good. Hey, long time no speak. How you doing? This game is so rickety.
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor Bestia is for Eivor to decide your fate.
What do you want to do? Kill, spare. Kill, spare. Kill, spare. Kill, spare. Scope. Kill. Kill. Pinch and murder. Right.
Heal her wounds, dress her in rags, and send her out onto the heath.
Oh, wait!
Exile. You are banished from Mercia, without family, without rank, without friends to comfort you.
I will walk the roads until my feet are bloody, dreaming of
Exile,
cutting out
execution,
your
not
rotten
the same
lungs.
thing. Sorry, misread that.
Take her away.
Sorry, guys. I don't think there was an option to kill her. I think you either exile her or send her to that man. I just assumed that you kill her or spare her.
I trust you'll do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
Won't be alone.
I have weakened England's defenses enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
Thank you. Sorry, nerd. How you been? Let us know how he is. Overwrite save file. Yeah. Hey, it is 11:15 in the evening for me, Mr. Nerd. I can't read. What do you think I am? How's the new place? It's awesome. I love it. It's nice and quiet. It's in a nice little village. There's a Costa 20-minute walk up the road. You go and get nice coffees. It's good shit. I don't have any neighbours, so I can be as loud as I want. Which means I don't have anybody to complain when I stream. Streaming whilst living with parents was depressing. So this is all good. Thank you, Deku. The only problem with it is the running routes, but I'm sure I'll find something. But that's my current irritation. Trying to find places to run. Right, I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna get a DDC. gonna put a little blanket on. Little blanket. Tell you what I'm really shit at. It's getting clothes out the tumble dryer. I've got like a washer dryer and I put clothes in it to wash and then dry. And then when they're dry, they stay in there for 4 days until I finally need to use the tumble dryer again, and then I get them out. Wow, 1.5 years. Oh, it'll take you a year. We're only on chapter 3 as well. How many chapters are there in this game? Look at my blanket. Yeah, it is cold today. 800,000. Nice cock! You rolled a spare. Spare me an inch of that fat cock. Sorry. I don't know how to... Whoa! You rolled a spare. Spare me an inch of that fat cock. I don't think so. Can you send me it and I'll put it in Twitch chat, please, CJ. Spare me an inch of that fat fucking cock. I don't know where my teammates are. Oh yeah, Mert posting. Whoa, nice spear! Do I go in here? Oh yeah. Fresh from source. Maybe if I search spear. No. Nice spear? Bowling. No. No.
You see? The markings of the ancient ones. The Isu. The gods of begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere.
My guide for Cook Serve Delicious 2 is still awaiting review, and I'm sad about that. I worked very hard on it.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around.
Oh, look, it's Odin.
Knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
I have passed through this doorway once before. With Sigurd. In a dream.
Not once. 1,000 times.
1,000?
What? Steffi done a poo? I don't think she has. I just got a whiff of something. Scum. Nice spear.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes.
Have a look.
But the words are fogged, shadowed, and yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true.
No. I don't know where. Oh, it's in the person. Okay.
Eivor, I am more
Thank
than
you.
I appear to be.
Nice spear.
So much more.
This is wicked
Oh,
magic,
she again.
Sigurd. Darksader, do not listen.
No. This is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls!
You just rolled a spare.
Alfred's come!
Spare me
King
each
Alfred
of
of
that
Wessex!
fucking kill.
Marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers!
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley then. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen.
I thought you would be able to. It's okay.
As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here.
I'm close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
For your pagan war songs.
Please,
My son,
no
thank you.
secrets here.
I have a big
let's
ups.
end this here. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours. in peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back north of River Ouse.
Hello.
These times are fair. Wolfrich, my war thane. You will go with Giedrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basim.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke, you with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Idwin what was mine. Sigurd is the only man you need.
Fucking scarecrow.
He's worth more than 20 of them. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake.
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
Good night, Jakey.
I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother.
Have faith. The Lord God watches over you all.
Somebody's been in my room and stolen all my
It's
spares.
dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must. But
Who is this? King Alfred.
By all the gods, Basim. What was that?
They shall
Ow.
not get away.
Oh. I guess so. Yeah, no, it is basically orangey. Nice spear! I don't know, that really got me. What the fuck? I feel so annoyed. Right. What the fuck was that? Pull to Ranvi and Shagger, apparently. Distant thunder. Nice spear. you can see it within your heart to pity me. Like the dog I am. Living off scraps of memes that the baker throws to me at the end of his shift. Am I here for it? Good. Nice spare! I'll watch that again. I'll put the volume on as well so you guys can watch it with me.
Give us a really good starting point of how to make 3/6 consistently.
You just rolled a spare. Spare me an inch of that fat fucking cock.
That's really that's really that's a really like specific voice. You know how like some people can do a really good like Jason, nice cock. Like it's one of those, but it's like very niche. Same Will. Maybe it pushed me over the edge.
This letter arrived from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
Oh, I've also got this one that I want to share because I really like this one.
It is there on the table.
I put it in a Mert post and you guys have to go watch it. Oh wait, I'll put it here. This is my stream. That one really gets me too.
Fulke's with the order of the
I'll go back and watch that every now and again.
Same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Oh, we have to kill Fulke.
What has happened? Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
It's the fact that the guy's trying not to laugh as well. Really gets me.
Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Giedrich.
which I would find.
Will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Wait, I want to watch it, but I'll watch it on my phone so that you don't get that weird echo. Spare. I'm just focused. It's just it's the fact that he's trying not to laugh as well that really gets me.
The alliance map.
I'm turning my microphone off for a second. 1 sec. Watch out for that DMCA. Snorting him. Oh. Sorry. Oh, I'll make myself laugh.
So Ceolbert has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rodri, King of the Britons. Ceolbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one
fat chance.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Ceolbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance. Be gone.
I'll make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved. He and Eva should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the Eff and Huffin River.
If Eva is with
Be gone. You spoil my focus. Was that good enough? Was that alright? Be gone. I think I have to get a bigger can, or I need it to really echo. Stop stabbing the fucking map! Be gone. If Atmos is a fucking mess, I love that they just got some guy's nephew in on the phone to do him. Thank you. In the back of like a school gym, you know. Remember the old Echo. Ooh, tattoo shop. Oh, since we're here, I can make my horse good. But also, we can waste money on aesthetics. You rolled a spare! Sorry, Austin. Is there a stable? Assassin shop. I might have to build it first. Okay. Should be up top. Okay, thank you. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got it.
It's a good day for fishing.
Shh. Was this a stable? Hunter's hut. Oh. R3, okay, thanks. At least upgrading Ravensthorpe has been fairly like problem free. You just happen to find things as you play, so it's not that much of a problem.
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills.
Oh, I know these two actually, don't I?
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things. I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
That was
your
better.
Weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not.
You seem like somebody with a penchant for
to bolster our
trophies.
trade, of course.
I see you've been perusing my
Wallace is the
PSMP.
finest tanner and taxidermist in all
What
of
do you think of
England.
that Neo 100%?
If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us.
I got the
We will
GTA
display
5
it for
plan.
you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
Could I spare a moment? Could
Go
you
ahead.
spare? Sorry.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of a pack of wolves just
I love
beyond
you,
the
Petra.
border of our woods.
You've given me more
Unchecked,
material
they
than
will
anybody
ravage
else in
the
this
wild
game.
in this area. And since the deer are dead, they may turn to us.
You feel we should drive them off?
I would eliminate them entirely, with your permission, of course, and your help, if possible.
Nice cock.
I do
I
not
got a
have the
bit.
time right now, but I will return.
Yeah, a little bit. Barrel shop, tent shop. That looks like a stable. Maybe is that a horseshoe? Let's find out. That's a crown. Oh, I see. Nice spare.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build
A bit spare. Spare me, Rowan. God, people do say spare a lot, don't they?
got some new things in.
Anything. Spare.
Can we do a bit of training?
Absolutely.
I don't have to do anything, do I?
Remember everything I taught you.
Cool.
Do you need anything else?
Nah. You can move up now.
See you soon.
Maybe get a nice kicks instead.
That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
The winter events.
Until next time.
Hey David, how you doing? I might have some new mounts unlocked. Oh, this one's pink. I don't like it. Can I buy mounts? Can I have a cool mount?
What have you got for me today?
Yeah, I get it. Possible. No. So I just gotta pick one with names that I like. Wrath. What, do I look like some kind of emo? Gluttony. Oh, I get a different bird? Oh. Ooh, I like black and white, and I like blue shades. I'm not bad, thank you, David. I'm just picking a cool bird. I like, black and white. Prudence is cute, but I don't like the name. Parsifal reminds me of Ready Player One. So why don't you just shit in my hands? Because I'm not buying that. Pride's alright. Why are some of these named after the 7 Deadly Sins? Why have we only got 3 named for the 7 Deadly Sins? I like Lamry. Lebrit. Let's go with this. Oh, you can't see them in the preview, but you can with the birds. No worries, nerd. Moving is stressful. Have a good time.
Nothing more today?
Nah. You have to equip them in this menu too, I think.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Ernst Klein. Oh, what? You used to get... I can see them now, apparently. Oh, Parsifal's cute, and it's been ruined for me. And now I can't afford one. Thanks a fucking lot.
All done?
Oh wait. No!
See your stores.
That was a bird.
How did you come?
No.
Growing up. I was a sickly boy with a stammer all the time, I suppose.
Thank you.
I must take my leave.
Imagine if somebody asked you to tell you about them and they immediately did that. User experience. Oh. Shh. Leicestershire. Wait, did I fuck the main quest for Oxford because I pledged myself to Shropshire? Okay, you can only be pledged to one at a time then, I guess. Slurpdurgle. Are they good? I pay for this horse. I will I'll ride the horse wherever I want. Oh, that's good then. Slurp Durgle. Hey, Ranvi.
I want to see the Alliance map.
You know what, Ranvi, maybe I will do you. Oh, we already did Oxford. Okay.
I have changed my mind.
Redundant? I'll take it.
I should go.
Alright. Let's go. Spare me an inch. No. Thank you, Scobie. Nice spit. Our VODs are always cursed. What's our most cursed VOD? Because we've talked about some really despicable shit. Honestly, actually, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has been so inoffensively easy and quite straightforward that we've covered a lot of strange discussions.
Go, Sunan.
Borderlands 2, I think we realised within the first 45 minutes that we wanted it to be over as soon as possible, so we dragged our asses through that. The vacuum shagger was in Valhalla. There've been a few times on stream where I've tried to explain something to you guys that I've seen or heard of, and I've felt so sick that I've almost like vomited on stream. They were I remember them now. I remember. There was one where this guy like he like did a loogie, like huffed it back and then spat like a big old
Go, my eyes.
like a loogie on the floor. Like on the pavement, like on the wet pavement, and then he licked it up. Right, I said it. That was probably one of the most disgusting videos I've ever seen. The oh. You remember me very well. Oh. That was bad. To be fair, that one got Heath really badly as well. The vacuum one's pretty horrendous. I'll die on that hill. The hot chocolate. The hot chocolate. One. There's this girl. And she's sitting on her bed with a mug. And she says, what, you guys don't have cheese in your hot chocolate? And she like makes this disgusting slurp noise, and she like sucks up this like string of cheese from hot chocolate. It's awful. It's the most traumatic noise I've ever heard. Oh, Scobie, you have to watch it. It's disgusting. Like, don't listen to CGO Shepherd, it's fucking awful. Oh, the snot gif. Oh. I was so disgusted I had to delete that. He put it in Merc posting, and I looked at it, I was like, I can't have that, I had to delete it. It's the first time, it was one of the only times I've ever deleted a message in the Discord.
With the Britons have not yet begun.
I'll be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here.
Yeah, that was. I don't often delete messages in the Discord.
Ever since we captured his sniveling brother.
That was one of them. Probably less than 10 times. I didn't find it too bad, honestly. Shush.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shirapishire in these talks?
Shush.
The last alderman was killed in battle.
Disgusting.
Bishop Deolaf is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
I don't know.
It's a grave thing to be Elderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants, first thing, that's for certain.
As future Elderman, you should speak in the talks as well, but with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You met him.
Why do these people talk in such strange metaphors?
He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That's not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
He's like a chubby Joffrey. I don't know, Will. That's a good point, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Ape has one of the most
it's not far.
4chan senses of humour I've ever seen.
War with the Britons for coming on 2
and it's
years.
like, every time he posts something new in the server, I feel like I get to know him a little bit more. And I grow to fear him every second of the way.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy?
As King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace,
yeah.
What has become of your breathing
some
brother?
of the stuff is posted. Well, I mean, it's all above board. It's nothing like...
This road is unsure.
You are better off leaving that sauntering pole in your wake.
The sauntering pole. Shekel got a shout out.
Our Bishop Deolaf and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they're all so hard and cold.
Yet within is warmth. The Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolaf, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
The part?
Captain Anil, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deorlav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
King's brother is a mouldering sack of cow dung.
You. I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a
the Welsh have arrived. Send them home.
In your fat fucking skull.
Hold, both of you. My lord, this is Ceolbert, the future Elderman of this shire and the son of King Ceolwulf of Mercia.
This green stripling? Elderman? You can piss without help, boy.
Just watch me.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwyriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God.
She's the only Welsh person here. Where are the others?
Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Shelbert believes
Sounds like
you
Josie
a
from
steady
Fresh
head.
Meat, and that's the only reason I know why.
Such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a
Yo,
hefty sum
shekel.
of silver.
Rodri,
Speak
nah.
to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace,
Just 'cause he's a
offer it
fridge.
to them.
Decide who gets the silver. Would you like it?
King Rodri,
What is it, Dane?
I wish to help
I
you
can't
to
hear it.
peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help
Okay,
overleap
thanks,
this
Ian.
difficulty?
We'll just
I
pick this guy.
cannot be purchased with looted silver, Dane. Stand away.
That's a Dark Souls character, CJ. That's not a Welsh
All
person.
we do is talk.
Do you just want the silver? RPG language there.
King Rodri,
Is it not plain that I do not wish to speak with you?
This is a game that keeps on giving. Wait, so you haven't done this?
We should settle this with blood, not pretty words.
Eivor, my friend.
Oh, I see, okay.
I asked around as you suggested.
Have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
I have yet to make my decision.
Please.
It won't give me an option. I just want to lump it onto somebody. I'm not giving it to Eivor though, you're nuts.
You are Gwiriad, are you not? Brother to King Rodri.
So I am, and a bruised pawn in your bloody game.
How do you stand with your brother?
My brother loves me well, yet he can be slow and stubborn. Were I king, I'd have played all this quite differently.
What if you had the chance?
At the crown.
Get some cans in.
To rule. But a man needs wealth to bring down a king. Nobles must be bought, you understand.
I make no promises.
Don't care. Just throw it in the air and grab it.
Under what terms?
Knock Rodri from his throne. Withdraw all Britain's soldiers from Shropshire. And never again threaten this border.
If you speak true, I would make that bargain gladly.
Wait, so I can't split the money out? There you go, you can have it.
Depose your brother and you'll rule with our support.
His blood will gush at my first opportunity.
I should report what I know to Bishop Deolav.
Hey, we gave it to that Gavin and Stacey character.
Eivor, my friend.
I spoke with more people.
Have you made a decision at last? Ivar is increasingly agitated.
I don't know, get more Ribena.
It's
It's not my job.
to take the crown himself by force.
He promised rebellion. Are you sure this was wise?
I don't imagine there are branching paths in this game.
Me. I challenge you. Single
Ivar,
combat
no.
now.
Boneless Ivar. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Gwiriad!
He's got all my cash!
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
Kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel with his blood.
He doesn't seem that fussed that his brother's dead. That's alright, he had NPC energy anyway. Whoa! Fucking hell.
Gwiriad won't need this silver now.
Oh, sorry. Whew. Welsh people have NPC energy. Cheat team RuneScape. Level 1 quest giver energy.
Ah, now that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Scuppered the peace.
Just run into some NPC in some random town. I'm fuming!
Just an empty voice between us.
Kill 5 dogs!
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
Raging!
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will.
They scoused it. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Dear Lord.
Stay here.
About 5 feet away from him.
Safest, Bishop.
Vamos. I almost did, actually.
Fucking door.
I die. I spell crabs with 2 L's for some reason. That man took my sheep! Go and learn how to barter, persuade, or intimidate, and get it back. You'll get 3 XP. My character doesn't even have a surname. Give me a moment. I don't think anything else to say about Welsh people. But I'm sure I'll think so.
Keep focused.
Just give up already.
Please tell me there's a shoot shagger joke in this game. Go on. Make my day. It would be culturally, like, insensitive to not. Beluga? What? Are there noises they're making actual, like, lines, or is it a case of they've picked noises that are, like, in the English language? You know how, like, different languages have different sounds? Have they just picked sounds that we make? Oh, CJ, it's all right. You think they're words? Well, I thought it was, like, Singlish. That's true, Stu. Why is that? The doormat of Europe. I guess you could say CJ's human. Are you tamping? Are you raging?
Carnage. We must let Bishop de Olav know that the battle is done.
Oh Lord, he fuming.
You did yourself proud.
We need to stick together.
He needs some meat. What are you doing?
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast!
You beast.
Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
He looks like an Oblivion character, and he specifically looks like the wood elf that you befriend in the Fighters Guild.
What's done is done. We must plan our next move.
Slap a bit of bloom on him and you've got it.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God.
It's the eyebrows,
more
I think.
Death, more war, endless refugees.
This
Also,
is
his
our only way
huge
forward,
face.
dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well,
yeah.
For food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlacan Outpost, down south of Quatford. Rodri has another secret.
Hey, Ando, how you doing?
Ask among the refugees near the river.
Yes, the really blonde guy. He's also a wood elf. I think he just looks like a wood elf.
Indeed. They will send Anir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I'll meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then.
You go sleep? Okay. Have a good one.
One last thing. We'll need a field before
Most
our
people are
battle's
wood
done.
elves.
Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
I hope we get to go to Pontypandy. Good night, Andy. Also, was any of that avoidable? Okay. So he would have just been immediately stabbed anyway. That's good to know. It's annoying that tutorials are down because, like, you've given me a list. I want to navigate it with up and down. Yeah, he's really annoying. We should kill him. I feel like Rodri's gonna die. Yeah, that is very accessible store, isn't it? Inside a forest south of Quatford. Where are we going? Oh wait. Oh, that's alright. Let's I think. Let's raid it. My horse. I'm dreading Kingdom Come Deliverance. Even besides the fact that it's glitchy as hell, the DLC trophies look awful. Absolutely awful.
Best go hooded here.
I can do trigonometry. Yeah.
Who takes the souls? We take the silver. Hey, come here.
What the Asgard is going on?
I'm wondering what's going on. Help me. I'm really tired of the raid noise.
With this.
Oh. Oops. I got raw materials. Yeah, we can no longer be friends. Sorry.
That's it. Back to the ship.
That's it. Oh. Located inside a forest west of the lake. Let's try here then. Yeah, and you're running around and the music's still playing forever.
Here.
7 out of 10. The thing is, 7 out of 10 is a really high score for a game that you've described as one that is very average / below average. Average is 5, right? Average is 5.
Wenlocan outpost. If I take the cargo here, the Britons will be weakened and want peace.
I think anything above a 5 is something that I would recommend. Oh, he's dead. Okay. You would recommend Cyberpunk to you? After all the stuff you said about it? You would still recommend it? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, all the races and stuff. This isn't like horse races, not elves, dwarves, goblins. That's kind of good. It would have been interesting to play it on release. A part of me regrets not at least trying it on the base PS4 on release. Shouldn't have been able to do that, but I'll take it. Yeah, I might have just refused to load or anything. Interesting though. Alright, we got 10 minutes left, so I'll finish this quest. I got a wooden leg. Cool. Yeah, we did. So, what, a quarter of the way to the lowest possible amount of time it could take? On the basis it takes 120 hours, but it might actually take closer to 150. In which case we're a fifth of the way.
Dane, get me out of this cursed chicken coop. You're a true friend.
Ugh! What? Were those eyes?
More valuable than cargo.
Then DLC, yes.
Freedom. Now give the Shire your pike.
I will.
Hopefully I've been playing it thoroughly enough that we won't need to grind for resources. I know there's a few like upgrade this and that trophies. Cool. Nice. So we've got some in there. Okay. Where's the final one? Down there. Okay.
That's done.
Hey.
Now to track down their supply line. We'll drag Rodri back to the peace table soon enough.
Nice! Alright, well, I'm gonna finish here then, since we've finished the quest. Hatty time! Yeah. Oh, we got Sonic Mania. I've had to push the Plat weekend for this month to the end of the month because I've got a bunch of shit going on in jury duty. But it will be the final few days of May. I know, I'm so annoyed about having to do jury duty. Can I save now? No. Cool. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming. If you were lurking and you enjoyed the stream, please consider giving me a follow. But otherwise, have a really good night. We got Borderlands 3 tomorrow too, so see you for that. Bye!